So this is my Sober October update for October 20th, day 20 without any drinking or smoking. And I'm up here at beautiful Snowbird, Utah, which is where I'm from originally. It's one of the best places to be in the mountains in the world. It's very much, it feels like you're in Switzerland or something like that. And actually right up there is something called the Cliff Spa, which if you're ever in Utah, I highly recommend you go to, because up there at the top is an open pool. It's open all winter. You can see the steam coming off the top of it if you drive by it, and it's one of the most amazing experiences to be up in a beautiful place like this, up in the mountains, in the cold, crisp air in the winter, but in the warm pool. And you can also dip into a colder pool if you'd like, so you can do a hot, cold. It's only $30, and you get to do the steam room. It is absolutely incredible. I highly recommend it. So with that said, I'll give you my day 20 update. I was at a dinner party last night. I was able to not drink again. Wow, what do you know? You don't need to drink to have fun, and that's what I'm learning, number one. And number two, I wanted to give you guys some insight that I've been gathering. And once you really go through a period of really, really good health, you can actually start deducing other health problems that you might have more easily. So for instance, I've had problems sleeping, but I've also had problems with digestion. I've also had problems with anxiety. I've also had problems with concentrating and ADD and focus. And even in those times, I would focus, let's say, on my diet, or I'd focus on supplements, or I'd focus on meditation, and didn't really ever see a lot of results from any one of those individually. But what I've noticed during this month of health commitment and physical commitment to this yoga practice is that I can be sure that my diet is dialed in, I'm drinking enough water, and I'm doing really, really good exercises. And the yoga has been a great equalizer, because I've been doing it consistently, either every other day or 3 or 4 times a week in succession. And what that has taught me is that I have 3 major areas of health dialed in right now: eating right, not drinking, which is including in eating right, drinking enough water. I'll show you my water recipe that I drink every day. Actually, in this bottle here, I put lemon and something called Sol, which is basically salt water, and I drink about 2 or 3 of those a day. And I'm very, very well hydrated, and and the exercises I'm doing, this Bikram yoga, which also includes heat shock proteins, and because of the heat and the sweating. And so I have those three have been dialed in for the past 20 days. And what that has revealed to me is that it didn't fix my insomnia. It has helped my ADD, but not completely. And it has only helped my digestion a little bit. And so, what that tells me is that I would sometimes beat myself up about not being committed enough to my exercises, or to drinking water, to eating right. And there was validity to that, because you want to be as dialed in as possible. But also what it taught me is that even when I have those dialed in, I still have other issues that now I can deduce some symptoms as to why was I having gas, or why was I having trouble sleeping, why was I having trouble concentrating on my work. So there are some things that I've noticed have subsided by doing eating right, drinking water, and exercising. But there are also things that are still lingering, and then, like I said, insomnia and not being able to sleep is one of them. And I think that not being on your phone at night, and reducing blue light exposure, and having a good morning and night routine, ritualism is very important. Making your bed is a ritual. That tells you that you're not sleeping anymore. Doing some sort of ritual before, like reading, that tells you that your body that you're about to start sleeping. Those are important rituals psychologically for you to start getting prepared to do the things that you need to do. And so what I'm trying to get to is that by being very, very solid in at least 3 major areas of your life, you can start seeing where you can really start checking off the boxes on the other things. Like, I think I'm going to start experimenting with meditation. I haven't been doing my Wim Hof practices very frequently now that I've been exercising more, because honestly I'm just more tired, and I have less time, because Bikram is an hour and a half every other day. So what I want you to take away from this is that don't get, if you have health problems like I do, don't get so mad and crazy about doing everything right. Just really focus on doing 1 to 3 things really, really well, and then you'll start peeling those onions back, and you'll start getting to some of the core issues that you might be able to identify better. But you definitely need to at least pick 3 major life habits that you know you need to work on, like be sleep, eating right, drinking water, not doing any drugs, and meditating and exercise. Those are some examples of some major categories of health practices that you can do. Pick 3 of them and really commit to them, and then you can start deciding, like, even though I started exercising more, I didn't necessarily feel better, so I don't need to go so hard exercising, but I haven't really meditated that well. So stop exercising as much and meditate more, and and then you'll start seeing other things help, right? So that's the lessons that I've learned from this commitment. So I'm going to be posting this on YouTube, on Facebook at Jesse J. Ploutz on Facebook. And we still have 25% off all through the month of October for Sober October. Tell me how your Sober October is going. I want to know how it is. And share and like this video and subscribe if you like this content. So thanks again, and good luck on your Sober October.